We would be back.
Okay, there we go.
Ah!
And we're back. Sorry, we accidentally apparently muted this shit. So that was unfortunate. Mr. Armando.
Don't look back until trial's over. Now's the time to go forward.
But
Do it.
That wasn't fair.
Do it. You should have been duped. Okay, kid. You need to relax. Then you need to remember. Licking doorknobs is illegal on other planets, right? The other kitten's testimony.
The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there.
So tell us, how did you know that? How did you know that he broke into the trunk? The baby got back. And you can explain how you knew that. You're going to have a lot of very suspicious people on the side of the courtroom, bitch.
Well, witness?
Well, I'm certain that he broke into the trunk because there were marks left on the trunk lid. I'm certain they were scratch marks from when he broke into it.
What? Let me see that photo.
Baby got back.
It's true. Baby got back. He certainly looked like scratch marks around the keyhole.
You never heard that song?
No. It's obvious that this trunk has been broken open. Well, Miss Faye, are you satisfied?
The judge is on her side. I can't make any mistakes here. What she just said, is there a contradiction in there somewhere? Yes, of course there is. Doesn't work.
LGC.
Melissa Foster, it looks like you finally betrayed yourself.
You better check yourself, bitch.
You said you were in a field taking photos of wild flowers. But even so, you knew about the scratches. The question is when? When did you get a chance to see those scratches?
Bitch.
Finally. I finally got her.
You're a bit tired of waiting over here.
Not helping.
Then perhaps it would be faster if Miss Faye explained herself.
Your Honor, there's only one possible explanation. The reason the witness had seen the scratches was...
She put the corpse in herself.
Or she's the owner of the car.
Well, now she's the owner of the car.
You know, we have to accuse everybody that isn't, like, nailed to the floor, so...
Yeah.
There's only one way that the witness had the chance to see those scratches.
Yes, what is that?
Naturally, when she opened the trunk and stuffed the corpse in herself.
What? Shit.
The person who really hid the body in the trunk of that car was... Melissa Foster. It was you that did it, wasn't it? That's ridiculous. I could never... It was the man in the prison garb. He's the one that... I don't think so, Miss Foster. If Miss Falls had been the one that put the corpse in the trunk, he would have simply used the car key. There was no need to break it open. But he stole the car. He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at a red light, which means that the key would have still been in the ignition. Oh,
GTA style.
I see. Thank you for telling us about the scratches, Miss Foster. Without that, we never would have uncovered the truth. It couldn't have been Mr. Falls that put the body in the trunk. No!
It puts the body in the
Objection.
trunk.
Preposterous! To even suggest the witness put the body in there?
I mean, we are suggesting that.
Yeah, but still, if that were true, then how do you explain the photo that she took? The corpse could have only have been put in the trunk when the incident occurred.
But if she put the corpse in the trunk, she could have just snapped the foot. Are you stupid, Edgeworth?
No! But I hate you. And we already know that at the time, she was taking photographs. Well, voice crack, help.
I mean, you're fine. Don't worry.
Midrof is 5.
Now is your chance, Mia. Finish this thing. On the contrary, I'm not so certain about that anymore, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm certain you're a bitch.
There's no need to think too deeply about it. What I'm saying is the shutter for this may not have been pushed by Miss Foster herself.
It was an automatic.
It was on a timer.
Yep.
I don't think you can make a mistake about it. Take a look at her camera. There's a timer built into it, even a mini tripod. Almost as if the camera was brought just to take this picture.
What are you trying to say then, Miss Faye? That when the crime occurred, Miss Foster wasn't in the field as she claimed?
Well, if she really did use the camera's auto timer, then the answer is yes, she was somewhere else. Exactly, she was not in the field.
Whack! Would the defense please explain further?
Listen, this is a crucial point. Where was Miss Foster when the incident occurred? In answering that question will also make clear Miss Foster's true identity. She is actually a man.
What?
Wait, wrong case.
No, I told you it's a bot. Look, the letters on the court record say T-H-O-T.
No,
Just
you
look.
are a tree.
That's Rob, but okay.
We don't use that
Well,
T
then.
word. We don't use that T word in here.
What is bad? Well
It
then,
was also banned.
please answer this question. Where was Melissa Foster when the incident on the bridge occurred?
Behind the trees. Fuck!
She's the victim, I'm assuming.
He's...
Yeah, she's going to be the quote-unquote... No, she's the... Yeah, she's the quote-unquote
the
victim.
key. I don't know.
So who's this person on trial?
The person on trial is Terry Falls. He's
Mhm.
a big guy who likes to eat his ball and chain for some strange reason. Naturally, the witness is right here.
That's where the victim, Miss Hawthorne, was standing.
Yes!
Whack! 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 Order! 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 Miss Faye, what on earth?
Your Honour, if I may. After parting with the victim on the bridge, the defendant fled by car. But this would mean that there was no time to put the victim in the trunk. In other words, if someone put the body in the trunk, it could only have been before the defendant met the victim.
How asinine! Of course Mr. Falls met with the victim. The only person with the opportunity to put the victim in the trunk is the same man that killed her, Terry Falls.
Objection! You don't understand, do you, Mr. Edgeworth? By the time the witness's photo was taken, the victim was already dead. The person in the photo was not Valerie Hawthorne.
You're a whore! What? I never heard of anything more ridiculous in my entire life. And who exactly is the victim in this photo?
It's obvious, isn't it? It's your own witness.
What?
It's the only possible explanation. The woman that Mr. Falls met on the bridge on that day was not Valerie Hawthorne. It was you, Melissa Foster. Me? Let's remember that it was raining and foggy on the mountain that day. Mr. Falls himself believed that the woman in front of him was Valerie Hawthorne.
But the defendant knew Valerie Hawthorne very well. After all, she was the woman whose testimony helped him get him convicted.
Objection! But since then, my client has spent 5 hard years in a federal penitentiary. You couldn't remember exactly what she looked like anymore.
You're just making this as you go along. Where is your proof?
I've got it all right here. This piece of evidence will blow this case wide open. At the time of the incident, Mr. Falls had forgotten what Miss Valerie Hawthorne looked like. Not this one. It was
The letter.
Victim's note. Here we go. Yeah, wear white, scarf for identification. Okay. Take that! Mr. Falls had forgotten the victim's face. That's why he needed some piece of identification. Namely, this muddy scarf. Ah! It was Mr. Falls who requested that she wear this scarf to identify herself. That's already been proven by the note the victim left. In other words, as long as you were wearing a scarf like he asked, anyone could have pretended to be Valerie Hawthorne. Well, what do you have to say to that, Melissa Foster?
Did you go to Gloucester?
No.
Death.
Damn, you objected so harsh you fucking died.
When you stress people out to the point of unconsciousness. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney.
I can't believe Miss Foster fucking died.
She's collecting herself in the lobby.
And apparently reviving herself.
Hmm.
It's obvious that Melissa Foster did it. She hid the body in the trunk and disguised herself as the victim. She set up the camera to snap a fake photo of them together.
Yes.
Only question is, but why though?
Well, isn't that obvious? She's the true criminal. No, think about that again, Mia. For fuck's sake, think about that again.
Calm down, Mr. Armadillo. Well, have to wait for Miss... Do you want to take this outside?
I'll give you the luck, senor.
Look, Judge Mandrill, please continue.
After this
Kind of looks like a
case.
mentor, to be honest.
Judge Mandrill.
Well.
It's a mandrill.
Are you quite done? I already gave it the whack.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, we'll have to wait for Miss Foster to revive herself before we start again.
No one is going to get that joke unless they watch the thing on the Landsverse channel.
So watch the other channel and in order to get all the jokes. Until then, this court is in recess.
Forget to subscribe to the Armored Varus YouTube channel too.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the writers don't watch it at this point.
Remind
Like,
me,
subscribe, and hit the
after,
bell button.
after I upload this video, I need to list Lance of Us as a featured channel on my YouTube.
Yeah.
The defense and the prosecution are instructed to wait in the lobby.
I think
Yes,
that's
Your Honor.
I don't remember. Understood.
I feel like he's gonna be a
In the
bitch.
bathroom.
Understood,
well.
John Mandrill.
The court is in recess.
And you go back to the tropical
I want to
rainforest.
go on the slide.
Give me not that kind of recess.
Hey, George. Hey, George.
I'm George.
What's the life expectancy of a mandrill?
20 years.
Fucking remembers.
Wasn't it obvious?
What's the life expectancy of a
We're
mammoth?
pushing on the swing, yeah?
George,
70 years.
Okay, fair enough. Damn it. Alright. Mr. Bullseye! Yeah, I'm sorry. I wanna say thanks. You're real good. You really hooked me up.
And I was that good shit.
Thanks, we're almost there. Once I prove that she committed the crime... Yeah, but there's one more big...
Yo, I'm right here, motherfucker.
I thought you went to go to the bathroom.
I didn't say anything!
Who the fuck went to the bathroom then?
Poor
No
Effie.
one!
I heard you say you needed to go to... Oh, figure.
Probably the character. Probably
I
the character.
said, no, Rob, let me push you on the swing.
He doesn't want to do it then.
Hey, no, it's fine. Go do your life.
Yeah, the
No,
swing's
no.
in the bathroom.
Yeah, there's one more big obstacle we got to get past.
Is it also in the bathroom?
You know, we're in the bathroom.
What
Obstacle?
obstacle? Where the fuck is the toilet? Seriously, I'm drinking 20 cups of coffee. I need to take a wicked piss,
At
alright?
least you learned only the best from Marvin Grossberg.
Coffee is a bunch of laxatives. How would drinking 20 coffees only make you want to piss?
It's gonna take a
Yes,
wisdom.
I'm trying not to go down that road. Yeah, motive. Why would Melissa Foster kill that policewoman anyway?
Motive, huh?
Anyway, we're still badly in need of information.
Information. Right.
We need to find out her name, age, and 3 sizes. I mean, what we need the most is info about this Melissa. Actually, I was right. Melissa
Guys,
Foster herself.
guys,
What?
she clearly supports squirrels.
Jesus. Fucking squirrel lover.
All we know is that she's a student studying literature.
A study studenting literature.
And one more thing.
One more.
What is it, Uncle?
Well, the incident that happened 5 years ago, of course. Kidnapping murder case of Zebra Boy is on death row for.
But it's white and blue, not
I
white.
didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I never lied.
Mr. Falls, in that case, tell us more about it. About what happened 5 years ago.
Okay, I trust you. That day, 5 years ago, I dream of it every day. This
I was on the
picture,
bridge.
it reminds me everything. Bridge looks same, just like then, 5 years ago. Like it could fall apart any minute.
Is that, well, if you're having that chain ball still in your hand, I'm pretty sure it's going to collapse.
It's been broken like that for at least 5 years.
Yeah.
Ah! Sorry, buddy. But you sound like the one that could fall apart at any minute.
Thanks, I guess.
It's true. I did kidnap her. 5 years ago, I kidnapped my girlfriend, Dahlia Hawthorne.
Your girlfriend, huh?
Hey! Hold on there. Did you say Hawthorne?
The victim's last name.
Dahlia Hawthorne, Valerie's little sister.
What? Are you serious?
The girl,
Sorry, that's Valerie. Shit,
Oh, let her go.
my bad.
shut up! Come closer, and I kill her.
Sorry, but you're not going to get that chance.
Why do you sound like a robot?
I mean, he's reading it as it comes up. Give him some slack. The detective back then was
I
Valerie
like
Hawthorne.
it. Sounds like a chicken portal.
GLaDOS, please.
It's Gladys from Portal.
At
Gladys Hawthorne.
first I thought shooting someone for a kidnapping was crossing the line, but if it was to protect a little sister, I can understand why she did it.
Wrong! No protect sister! Valerie betray me! Betray us!
What do you mean she betrayed you?
Everything. All lies. All make-believe. Kidnapping too.
A make-believe kidnapping?
Dahlia, my girlfriend, my love, my teen angel.
That's just creepy.
Well, how old is he?
Let's find out. Terry Falls is 25.
And how old is
Okay,
Mr. Foster?
Oh, he was 20 at the time, and Melissa Foster right now is 19. This
So
was
6 years
5
apart.
years ago. He was 20, she was 14. He was dating a minor.
Oof.
He was
And
dating
that's
a minor
why he
6
got
years.
shot. And then he found new location found prison.
Fucking squirrel lovers.
I guess it's appropriate this guy's in prison then. Like, Jesus Christ. Ugh, did he actually say my teen angel? He's seen one too many soap operas.
Sop.
Soap operas.
Sop up.
I do anything she says. Anything Dahlia says.
Oh, so he's
What fucking soap?
a pedophile and a
He's a
cuck. Anything Dahlia says.
Ah, he's a simp.
Hold on a minute. What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by...
Yeah, me and Dahlia, and Valerie too.
Valerie was in on it?
Dahlia's family rich, jewelry business. We get one jewel. That's what we thought. Me and Dahlia wrote kidnap note we sent to her dad. As for $2 million diamond, tell him make exchange on Dusky Bridge. We tell him Valerie make transfer because she knew detective.
Why do you sound like a fucking monkey?
Oh, is he Mandrill?
He's also a mandrill.
Wait, he's 20 years old.
Useful thing, right?
But he's 25, George.
He's past his last legs!
Oh god, the first mandrill that exceeded the 20-year
You read the line, yeah?
I can read it again just in case.
No, that's fine. I got it. I thought I heard it, but like I wasn't sure.
And then you were planning on splitting the 2 million 3 ways.
You fool! How you can't split that 3 ways?
Yeah, but that woman.
You can't split 2 million 3 ways.
That woman, Valerie, she do it for real. She shoot at me for real. Me and Dahlia.
Bang!
Bang, bang, shooting.
I was shot in arm, Dahlia, she jump in the river.
I speak like caveman.
Jump? You don't mean she jumped on purpose, did you?
I couldn't do it. I could never push her. Anyway, I blacked out. Wake up with police all over.
Guys?
And
that's when they decide to give you the death sentence.
And that's when they decided to give you the suck.
That's Patterson.
I couldn't believe it. That woman, she betrayed me.
It's true.
Lawrence?
That man, Terry Falls, he killed her. He threw her off the bridge. He threw my beloved sister into the roaring river 40 feet below.
These 5 years, all I wonder is, why? 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 Why did she lie? That's all I want to know.
So that's why you called her. You wanted to hear the truth from Valerie herself.
Yes, but I forget what she looked like, so I tell her to wear a scarf. I don't want to hurt her, just ask why. Why? Why did you lie? Why did you betray me? I just want to hear her answer come from her mouth. That's all.
He's actually just a huge softie.
That's why you made a crazy escape like that.
Just one thing, zebra boy. My senses are tingling all over telling Mr. Falls. Where is it?
Huh? Where's what?
Come on. Come on now, Ken. Where are his balls? Because he's a basic bitch!
He's a simp.
Alright, come on now, Ken. The ransom. $2 million diamond.
And to continue the trend, Rob, what's a simp?
A
So then
simp.
actually answer it. It's just we've answered this like 5 times between each episode so far.
Jesus Christ. Hey, sorry.
Remember that now. Did you give it back to the pops? Did the police take it? Did you shove it up your bum?
I don't know.
Huh? You don't know if it was shoved up your bum?
No, really, I don't know. It's gone. With Dahlia.
George, I know why he lived 5 years. He's in human custody.
With Dahlia?
That's why he lived longer.
Captivity.
That
Yeah,
day on the
captivity.
bridge, Dahlia
Just
put
before he
it
died.
in backpack. Then she go commit Sudoku. Now gone. With Dahlia. Gone. Forever. Into Eagle River.
You disappeared with Dahlia, huh? Wait a minute.
You come back in now. We're about ready to go.
Mr. Falls, just one more question. When you said with Dahlia, do you mean the diamond is still missing? Along with the body of Dahlia Hawthorne?
Never found her. My sweet Dahlia.
They never found her?
Swallowed by river. Gone. Dahlia. My teenage. Oh my god, you fucking pedo.
Teenage Angel Ninja Turtles.
Your teen angel is a
Teen
boss.
Angel. How old was she anyways?
Just 14. Jesus Christ.
For 14? I guess you were robbing cradles before diamond. Oh my god.
Jesus.
Fucking sick, man. Real
2
fucking
mil.
sick.
That's only 2 gold in some games.
Plans a fake kidnapping disappears into a rock worth 2 mil.
Yeah, that's how much they use the artwork in video games.
Man, oh man, angels these days.
Oh wow.
Cucks, all of them.
Falls takes the fall and gets a one-way ticket to death row, which, you know, arguably he probably deserves, but is Dahlia Hawthorne really an angel or is she really a...
Bitch. Yes, she's a bitch. She's scrum.
It's Chad kidding. Looks like we have a few more aces up our sleeve. Now.
You bet. Diamond,
No, you bet. It's not my money.
The train wheels come off now, Mia. Got to strike while the iron is hot to like me.
Okay, I'm gonna lie.
Remember it. What's in your...
Don't tease me, bro.
Tease me, bro. I need to change those voice to that every time. Like, coffee, bro.
Come here, bro. Don't tease me, though.
Alright, Joel.
Whack! Now then, let's continue with the trial of Mr. Terry Falls. Witness, feeling better?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll try my best.
See, 1, 2, 3 scrolls.
You're a brave young lady.
I do need to turn George up a little bit.
How far into the corner?
Would you prefer if I shout my lines?
No, I'm just turning you up slightly because you're a little bit quiet compared to everyone else. That's fine. Not this again!
How far in?
Huh? What? Oh, we're 25 minutes and we got 5 minutes.
Okay. I can understand a defense lawyer wanting to get her client off the hook. However, to try and pin the criminal as a student is...
What are you talking about?
My witness is not the person on trial here.
She might as well be.
She's an innocent bystander who witnessed a violent crime. That's all.
And this is the part where we tilt our heads back in laughter. Ready? I'm kidding.
Stop laughing! What possible reason would a girl like this demand murdering a policewoman?
I mean, fuck the police is a pretty common phrase.
It's true.
Police coming straight from the
That's fuck the police, not kill the police, Rob.
Certainly hard to imagine this woman is a murderer.
Her motive, huh? I figured that's what I had to establish next.
Well, Miss Faye, do you have any evidence of a motive?
Yes, of course, I think.
Ha! Still, I just team as a kitten. It's a...
Mr. Armando.
Listen, lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. And if the tough gets going, you retort back into your armadillo.
So Armando's the person who...
That Taser fucked.
Armando's the person who taught her this lesson.
And that was Phoenix Wright's first mistake.
Smiling on the outside while your guts are twisted and knots in the mark of a pro.
Maybe so, but I wish you would quit grinning at me like that. Excuse me? May I speak, Mr. Judge?
Armando's coming for that booty.
Of course, Mr. Judge is ready anytime you like.
Why is this courtroom full of pedos?
Armando was hitting on you.
I'd like to say something. Some people here are suspicious of me, right? That's why I at least wanted you, Mr. Judge, to know that it's not true.
This just screams fault.
I see, you're such an honest and upstanding young lady.
It's not the only thing that's up and standing.
The judge is also a simp.
You can't prove that. Only I can.
God, it looks like this witness is a real doctor.
Guys, I just realized.
What do you mean by that? I don't
Does
know
this
what
mean
the
that
word
Edroth
thought
is...
is.
Does this mean Edroth is chill penguin?
I suppose. He's more like a flea
yes,
mammoth.
Look at that 100 watts.
Oh jeez, Mark Mandrill! He's dangerous! But get down! Get down, Diego!
That's what things are dark for a click. She lights right up.
Whack! Very well then, let's hear what the witness has to say.
How about no?
Oh, okay. What does anyone else have to say?
We'll settle this testimony in the next episode.